What's up, all my investors? It is Shaddai, and I'm back again with another HINANCE video breaking down the complex financial world for everyday people like me and you so we can make guap, 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 guap. Today I'm talking about two stocks that you should have on your watch list. They're two completely different stocks. At that, one extremely risky, the other one, I mean, some people call it risky. I don't. I think it's a little less risky. Which one y'all want to go first? Y'all want to go risky? Y'all want to go less risky? Let me know in the comments below. What do you prefer, risky or less risky? High, because when you go risky, you get high reward. When you go less risky, you usually get moderate to low reward. So what do you prefer? Let me know in the comments below. Low risk, low reward, or high risk, high reward? If you're going to gamble, you got to gamble big, right? I don't know. Me, I'm a little bit of both. I'm like, sometimes I like the low risk, sometimes I like the high risk. It just depends on where everything's flowing. You know, like you got to keep your ears to the streets. Got to keep track of what's really going on in these streets. And I think you need a little bit of mixture of both. But let me know in the comments what you prefer. Before I go any further, though, I just want to show my appreciation to you. Yes, you. I thank you for watching. Maybe this is your first time here. Maybe you've been here for many videos. Maybe you consistently watch. And either way, I love you for that. I appreciate you for that. Just don't forget, if you really just sitting here watching me to show me support, like this video, subscribe. And if you're already subscribed, you're a champion. Just share this video with someone else. Text it to your friend that's been trying to make money, or your cousin or your sister that's trying to figure out how they're going to make more money. Send them this video and maybe they'll be able to figure it out, because it's possible to make money in the stock market as long as you know what you're doing and you're keeping up with all your research. Now, let's talk first high risk. GNUS, I may have mentioned this stock in one of my past videos, but I finally got into GNUS. I finally opened my position. This is what I like to call dipping my feet into the water. I didn't go too crazy, but I got enough that now I think I feel a little bit more comfortable sharing it with everybody. I had been watching the stock for some time, watching it go up over $2, watching it come under $2. I think the best buy for this one is under $2, because it just has random days where it jumps up 15%, which is a good to sell, and then it comes back down and you can buy back in. This is what I expect to do with GNUS. I'm not telling you to buy it, but I'm just going to be buying, selling GNUS, buying, selling, and in hopes that when it takes off, I'm still holding the stock. So maybe I'll buy and sell a portion of it, maybe like 50%, and just keep going back and forth. And then if it jumps up one day, hey, I'm holding the bag and ready to turn that in. But for those of you who don't know, Genius Brands, they are content creation. Y'all know I've always spoke very highly of content creation. And, you know, I didn't really start looking into this until I was in a Zoom call, and, you know, a friend of mine had mentioned it, that he was pretty heavily invested into it, and he started sharing some more details in it. And something that caught my eye is, you know, they got this thing called the Cartoon Channel with a K, Cartoon Channel, and they're targeting the youth. They're making cartoons for the youth. Listen, some of the things that I'll always remember is cartoons. I wish I can show you this cartoon Chucky that I have on my wall right here, or this cartoon Sonic the Hedgehog that I have on my wall here. You obviously see a cartoon here, and do you see the cartoon Bart behind me? I'm not sure if you can see that. That may be blurred out, but cartoons are memories that stick with us for the rest of our lives. It is our first memories of anything, of enjoyment, of entertainment, because usually our parents just sit us down and say, yo, you sit right there and you watch that. Well, I got to do some big people stuff. So entertain yourself with that cartoon. And obviously, when it comes to content creation, people don't really understand it. And I understand it because I produce videos and I've worked around production sets and film, entertainment. Everything is not lucrative in the beginning. You have to put up a lot of risk when it comes to content. So yes, they're not profitable. A lot of people don't see them as a buy at this point, but they are 1 or 2 shows away from just blowing out the water to like a $10, $9, $20, and becoming very valuable. They've invested in a cartoon with Shaq down the road, I think 2022, that's coming out. They have a TV show, a cartoon with Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's definitely not how you pronounce his name, but I just, listen, don't make fun of me. If you're going to make fun of me, make fun of me in the comments. So they have a TV cartoon with him that's going on right now. So they've had to invest. Obviously, they got to pay these high-profile names. And I think that they're only going to get better. They've recently acquired a marketing firm, Chiscom, I believe. Don't do your due diligence. Like I said, I'm always sharing this stuff to y'all just so y'all can go and research more and see if it fits your portfolio. They're currently trading at like $1.60 something, $1.70, which I think is a very affordable for many people. You may not be able to buy this one on Cash App. I know they got it on TD, Webull. I ain't gonna say the other one because I'm just not a fan. But yes, this is a stock that this is the long term. Could be 5 years, could be 3 years, could be 2 years. Like I said, I'm gonna swing trade this one, but you gotta do what's best for you. I don't know what that is, but if you ever have any questions, comments, concerns, please put them down in the comment section below, and I will be glad to have that discussion with you. So GNUS, put them on your watch list and do your research on them and see what they got going on. Like I said, they got a marketing team that they've acquired to help push their cartoons, and that team has worked with very, very well-known brands, and they're targeting the youth with content, and you don't lose, because the youth is not out and about in the streets. They are sitting at home with tablets in front of their faces watching cartoons. So put them on your watch list and let me know what you think about them in the comments below. The next low risk stock I want to talk about is the ETF, of course. Of course, the ETF right now is just the lowest risk. ARKG. ARKG has been, they've been doing their thing and they're very active right now. Very active. And, I signed up for the emails for ARK Innovation, so I get to know what they're buying. And they are extremely active right now. Buying, selling. And I think no matter which way we go, as far as if we go into recession or if we don't, I think that technology will still be needed to advance us forward. And just the biotech, genomics space, for me, in my eyes, I think is very important for humanity in general and can be very, very beneficial for us all, because just improvement of life is very important. That's anybody that can figure that out. Like, I think that's a very black and white. Improvement in life is very good. Making us live longer is very good. The higher ups are not sharing that blood that they're drinking to live longer. So this is the only escape route we have. No, savior. Actually, it's not escape route. This is our savior to bettering life from a different perspective. And the cost of doing these genomic procedures are becoming lower and lower. Before they were very expensive. And I think that's something that people don't understand. It's becoming lower, cheaper to do, cheaper to run tests, cheaper to run these lab tests, run these procedures to see if things work. So as it becomes lower and lower, it's going to become more just acceptable because it's cheaper to do. It's cheaper to run that genomics test to see if we can fix this little thing in your little toddler's body. Or listen, I think that the opportunities are endless when it comes to genomics. And if you'd like, I'll run down a few of the, because like I said, she's very active. So let me run down a few. And if you want to get this email with these details, you can just go to arkinvest.com and they'll send you the actively daily trade information. So ARKG and the other ARK ETFs also bought pretty good things, but I'm only going to speak about the stocks that ARKG bought. Repair Therapeutics, they bought more Teladoc Health, One Life Healthcare, 908 Devices, Signify Health, Berkeley Lights, Adaptive Biotechnologies Corp, Accolade, Twist Bioscience Corp, Thermo Fisher Scientific, Roche Holdings. Oh no, those they sold. All right. experiment. So they sold Cardex, they sold Alphabet, they sold Roche Holdings, they sold Thermo Fisher, they sold Twist Bioscience, and then they bought Accolade Adaptive, Berkeley Heights, Signify Health, 908 Devices, One Life Healthcare, Teladoc, Repair Therapeutics. So they're actively buying and selling. They're moving things around so that the investors that are invested into the ETF make money over time. Listen, Kathy Woods has gotten a lot of bad chatter from people like Jim Cramer, which I'm not a fan of. Other people, they bash her. I don't know why. I think that her track record speaks for itself. When you the best, it's like, even when LeBron at his height, before he got his chip with the Lakers, people were still bashing him, and he was just at his height, at the greatest, at his peak, and people were still bashing him. So when you're at your peak, people go and hate. That's just the natural, and that's a good thing. So don't let these distractions distract you from the fact that she got something going on with these ARK ETFs, and I'm going to continue to buy more positions. I'm not telling you to do that, but I'm saying I'm going to continue to buy more positions and do more research and stay updated as to what that whole ETF, the ARK ETF system is doing. You let me know in the comments below whether you think ARK ETFs or the ARKG is a buy, sell, or a hold. If there's other ETFs that I should be talking about, I should be looking at, please let me know in the comments below, and I would love to debate that for sure. I appreciate you all for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I will see y'all tomorrow. Follow me on Instagram at shaddaipenamgmt.